What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Brandon Lester Fishing. We're gonna have another good day on the water. As you can see, I got the hoodie on this morning. Now I'm gonna get to come out of it pretty quick. It's supposed to get up to about 80 today, but it did get down fairly cool last night, down into the 60s. So the calendar says it's fall. I'm still claiming it's early summer or late summer, but you know, we should have a good day today. The water temperature is starting to come down a little bit, get down into the 70s. So should be a good day. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, so y'all stay tuned. Let's go catch a few crappie. There's one finally. Gosh, what a light bite. And about 3 of them following it. One of them finally grabbed it. Nice black crappie. Man, that fish was finicky. There's 100 of them down there. If I can ever get them dialed in, we'll catch them. That little jig head did its job well. We're gonna keep some fish today. I'm helping out with a youth event here soon. They're gonna fry some crappie, so we're gonna keep some. All right, let's see if we can get back in there and catch another one. Let me show you all this jig head right here, because this is pretty neat, and I can't give all the details about it yet, but I can tell you all a little bit about it. So what this is a little 1/32 ounce jig head with a number 8 mustad sickle hook in it. And this is very first run of prototypes. Don't officially have a name for it yet. Can't give you really any more details than that yet, but I'm trying it out today, and it certainly did its job on that one right there. I'll be honest, by and large, throughout my crappie fishing career, I've always been more of a round bend guy than I have a sickle hook guy. But I'm always trying to learn new things, and oh, there's another one. Learn new ways. Maybe they started feeding there just a little bit. Finally got one to bite. Maybe they'll all start biting. That ain't quite as big. Constantly trying to just play with stuff, learn new ways, learn new things. So I'm gonna play with this sickle hook. That one got that fish good too. And I mean, that's a finicky biter. That is a keeper, but I'm gonna throw him back. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Drop me a comment. Are you a sickle hook guy? Or are you a round bend guy for crappie fishing? What do you prefer? Because obviously they both will work and work well. I'll tell you what I believe. Up to this point, I have found that I don't lose as many fish on the sickle hook. Now look at that. Them fish just started biting all of a sudden. That is crazy. I sat there for 5 minutes trying to get one to bite, and now 3 casts in a row, I got a bite. That's another small one, but there's some big ones in there. We'll get some more of them big ones. But exciting things coming. I'll be able to tell y'all more about it here soon when we figure out what we're going to call it, when production on it gets ready, all that good stuff. I will keep y'all informed on where you can get them and all that. But one thing I can tell you, they're not coming out to the market until they're right, and we're going to put them to the test. That little number 8 hook is the perfect size for 1 to 1.5 inch baits, which is what I like to throw most of the time, because I fish for a lot of black crappie. Caught it on the way down. Might not be a crappie, but then again it might be. Yeah, it is a crappie. Nice crappie. Thought it might be a bass. He shot out of that brush pile and caught it on the way down. I just noticed my bait quit falling. Pulled up on him, and sure enough, he had it. Another good keeper. I'll take that one. I found me another little brush pile right here that is real close to the one that I was already fishing. And it's loaded up real good too. There we go. That feels like a decent one. Yeah, it's gonna be another keeper. Just got a nickel and dime them, man. And I'm gonna show y'all something that's crazy. As finicky as them fish are, when one decides to eat it, I want y'all to look how far down the back of that fish's throat that jig is. That is unreal. I'm liking that little number 8 mustad sickle hook so far, to be honest with y'all. There we go. That might be another decent one. Yeah, it's gonna be another keeper. Well, what's going on with my reel? Another one that when he decided to eat it, he sucked it right down the hatch. I'm gonna have to get my pliers. And he had it now. Not a good keeper. No giants yet, but they're good keepers. We will take them. Here we go. We got that one. Whoa, 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 what do we got here? This is a good crappie right here, I believe. Oh yeah, that's what we come after now. Let's flip him up in here. That's more like it. That is more like it. That brush pile's loaded with them that size too. That's a pretty one right there. Pretty black crappie. It was 8 or 10 that came out after it. One of them finally couldn't stand it, and then he chased it halfway back to the boat before he finally bit it. I got something weird going on with my reel, y'all. Y'all bear with me. It's back reeling on its own. It's probably about wore out, just to be honest with you. I've been using this reel for probably 4 or 5 years. Y'all can tell how beat up it is. And it's probably finally about to give up on me. But I have definitely got my money's worth out of it, so I ain't bad talking the reel at all. Alright, y'all, we're back in business now. Got me a different reel. Shouldn't be anything wrong with this one. Get back up here where the fish are. See if we can put a few more in the boat. I know that brush pile's loaded with big ones. I know it is. There we go. That one hit it on the fall. He just hit it out of reaction. No other reason. There's no other reason that crappie hit that bait then. That's a big crappie too. We may get the net for that one. I do not want to lose that one. I want to get him in here for y'all. No other reason that crappie hit that bait than just out of pure reaction. I dropped it right in front of his nose, and as soon as I picked up on it, that son of a gun had it. That's a good fish right there now. I mean, a good fish. They are finicky. That little sickle hook got him right in the top of the mouth. Good little hook. Good hook, good jig head. good fish. Life is good. Let's catch another one. This might be a crappie here. I've done caught 2 bass off of this place, but this one feels different. Yeah, I thought so. I knew I saw some crappie down there. It's just the right looking place, got the right kind of cover, the right kind of structure. Get up in here, boy. That's a good one right there. He played the game just right too. Brought that bait right along the top of that old foundation down there. And I saw him rise up out of there. I just kept easing it up. He came up there. Thump. Sucked it in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 really nice keepers in there. This is a crappie, y'all. It's a big one. Promise you that. And it is a big old crappie. A big old white crappie. Oh my gosh. Stay on, he's barely hooked. Golly bum, I want y'all to look at that right there. Holy cow, dude. Now that is a man of a crappie. Look at that. Jeez. That's a big one right there now. That is a good one. Yes, sir. What a cool fish. I just knew when I saw that fish coming up out of that pile, I just knew it was going to be a bass. I thought there ain't no way that's a crappie. He came up out of there, and to my surprise, he actually ate the bait. Holy cow, that's awesome. Man, that made my day right there. Them big old white crappie, I don't get to catch them very often. That's a cool fish right there, man. They'll mix right in with them blacks. And this is a new brush pile. I just found it. I'm just spending some time graphing, just looking for some new areas. Golly, he spit up a big old shad right there too. There we go. Another decent crappie. Black there. See, them blacks and the whites are mixed right in together. That pile's loaded with them. I'll show you what they look like here in a second. Let's put this one in the live well. We're getting some fish in there now. Now check this out. Pretty good sized brush pile. They're sitting right out on the bushy end of it. When I pan right here, you'll see them all sitting right out there. I mean, there's a wad of them. There's some big ones in there too. All that stuff sitting up high there, that's little bitty stuff, little bluegill, stuff like that. The big fish are sitting down in it. Here we go. See what we got here. Decent little crappie. That bait was ripped all to pieces, so I Lost my bait, but that's a decent little crappie. We'll throw him in there. He's probably about a 10-incher. We finally messed around here and got a good mess of fish. Y'all see them in there. I don't know, there's probably 9 or 10 in there so far. I'm gonna keep on fishing, but I'm gonna wrap the video up because I got plenty for a good video. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that. Those were some of the absolute most finicky crappie I have fished for all fall long so far. That is, I've seen them get that way, especially in these clear water lakes that I fish. I fish a lot of clear water and they get really finicky. Water temperature is still 81 degrees. I talked about it a little bit in the video. Hang in there. Times are going to get better. I can promise you that. It's going to get better. But if you stick with it, if you put your bait in front of enough fish, you can still catch some good fish. So the purpose of the video today was just to try out that new jig head. And we're going to continue to work on it until we get it absolutely perfect. And then I will tell you everything there is to know about it and where you can get them when they're ready. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time right here. Brandon Lester Fishing.